He died only knowing you people telling him that you prefer him dead.
Raila died knowing Gen Zs preferred him dead. That single line from Ruth Odinga, Raila's younger sister, has jolted the nation.
When I laid him down and I stopped the machines, I said, Kenya has lost. Kenya is lost.
It is not just about emotional, it is confrontational. It is Ruth holding up a mirror to a generation that cheered Raila's defiance for decades but turned their backs in his final years. She said it at a family gathering in Bondo, not as a politician but as a sister who saw the pain behind the public face.
I want to say something. You are the same people, especially you as a Gen Z, who's telling me about the outpouring of love when he's dead. How about when he had not died and he was well and you were saying that akufe? He died only knowing you people telling him that you prefer him dead. It is only us who are now seeing the outpouring. But how about Baba? He would have loved you people to have more love. So I say, for those who said those things when he was still alive, it was really wrong. But for those who have shown their love right now, the reality would be this. But the loss is for Kenya.
Ruth Odinga's statement is not just about online criticism. It is about a deeper fracture between Kenya's past and its restless present. For months before his death, Raila Odinga watched the same youth who once chanted Baba Baba call him the system. The same young voices he defended in the 1990s saw him as a part of what they were fighting. And yet, after his death, they have flooded timelines, vigils, and streets with tributes, candle emojis, poems, portraits, songs. The irony cuts deep. Across X, TikTok, and the streets of Nairobi, Gen Z voices now mourn with sterling sincerity. They speak of Raila as the man who refused to bow, the one who taught them protest. Maybe this is not hypocrisy. Maybe it is a realization that the freedom they exercise online was built on the shoulders of a man they criticized.
Tukachukuliwa tukawekwa ndani. Miaka 6 ndani. Unatoka ndani, miezi 6 tena ndani. Unatoka ndani tena, mwaka moja ndani tena. Kwa hivyo mjue ya kwamba hii imetoka mbali. Ni struggle ambayo Wakenya wamepigana kwa muda mrefu zaidi. Kuna wengine ambayo wamekufa katika hii. Mimi nimeona watu wengi, marafiki wetu ambao wamekufa kwa hii struggle. Nimekaa na watu mpeleka mahakama, pale wakitoka mahakama wamechapatiwa hukumu ya kifo. Wanakuja wanapiga mimi kwa heri. Lakini kwa mimi naenda salimu watu wangu. Salimu wa Kenya, mimi nakufa, lakini mimi nakufa kwa niaba ya Wakenya.
In his final days, Raila Odinga might have felt misunderstood, but in his passing, even his critics are rereading his life as a manual for resilience. And then came one of the most powerful gestures of the week. Trans Nzoia Governor Natembeya arrived at Raila's home in Bondo, draped in full Luhya regalia, not as a politician, but as a cultural envoy. He brought 15 bulls and 15 bags of maize for the mourning family. This was not random. It was a historical echo when the late Vice President Michael Wamalwa a Luhya, died in 2003, Jaramogi Oginga Odinga's son, Raila, led a Luo relegation to Kitale. He brought with him 15 bulls as a sign of respect and eternal friendship between the Luo and Luhya nations. Today, that favor has been returned. The Luhya nation is repaying that brotherhood, bull for bull, respect for respect. At Wapuda farm, Eugene Wamalwa, nephew to the late Kijana Wamalwa, led the traditional Jowi Lament, the ancient Luo chant of honor for a fallen warrior. The song carried more than rhythm, it carried history. It was a Luhya leader mourning a Luo icon, reminding Kenya that Raila's politics always transcend ethnicity. He was divisive in strategy but unifying in spirit, a man who turned rivalry into national dialogue. These week's tributes from Western Kenya are not just cultural performances, they are a continuation of an unspoken political covenant, the handshake between the Luhya and the Luo, forged in sacrifice, sustained respect, remains unbroken. And in a nation often defined by division, that symbolism might be Raila's quietest but most enduring legacy. As of now, Raila's final journey remains under careful adjustment. Plans for a road procession from Kisumu to Bondo were scaled down due to massive crowds and safety concerns. The latest arrangement, subject to logistical review, is a direct transfer from Kisumu by air with a night vigil at Wapuda farm. Burial remains scheduled for Sunday per his Anglican faith and personal wish for a swift send-off.
None of us knew that the time had come that my dear husband, Raila Odinga, was going to leave us. But since the time has come, we have to deal with it the way it is. I just want to make a small statement concerning the situation. I know Raila was loved by his people, his family, his community, his party members, Kenyans, Africa, and even many parts of the world. The way I'm saying this is because I've received condolences messages from many parts of the world. And tomorrow I hope I'll be able to read for you. Now I want to appeal to our people. I want to appeal to our people that we must mourn Raila in peace.
Maybe Ruth Odinga's words were not meant to accuse, but to remind that a nation's relationship with these heroes is often complicated. Raila Odinga lived through detention, betrayal, and reinvention, yet in his death, he is finally being understood not as the opposition leader, but as a Kenya's political conscience. His journey may end in Bondo, but the conversation he started about justice, unity, and the price of conviction is far from over. Newsroom, Maisha TV, Reader, Kering Chebet.